Good day, viewers. This is El Shaddai for African Translation Channel. We're on a live program with an interview. We are going on an interview with the world most influential Mr. Oyekan Basil. You're welcome, Mr. Oyekan Basil.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah, we have some few questions to ask you today.
you. Okay.
Yeah, first and foremost, the first question is, why do you think you earned this title, the most influential person?
Yes, I think I deserve the title. I think I earned it because within 1 month of starting my YouTube program, 5 continents, people from 5 continents is like pay tribute, congratulate me, and are benefiting live and direct from the program. So I think even Bill Gates' product was not like well known, famous within 1 month. That is why I emerged as the world most influential man. Even Dr. Sunday Adelaja, my mentor, his prayers has answered. He did not go famous within 1 month like that. Within 1 month, I'm in 5 continents in the world. I'm talking about continent, I'm not talking about nations. With nations, I am into more than 70 nations now with just 1 month of starting to interpret Dr. Sunday Adelaja's book from Nigerian English, Nigerian Yoruba. My wife interpreted in Yoruba, and then we have it also in Calabar. We said, thank you.
Good,
I
good.
have explained how these 5 continents that I am on my Facebook page. Philistine, US, all those things are on my Facebook page. And I like Oluwole Oyekan. You can see.
Wow, wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, we are now moving to the second question of the day. Yeah, let me ask you this: how did this all started? As in, when did this start? How did you get the inspiration and things like that? Even this person you are reviewing his book, how did you get to meet him?
It all started when I was frustrated with churches in Nigeria. So I was looking for a better option, a better church for me to go to because there was no love. So to cut the long story short is that I now went online and I was checking who was criticizing, who was saying something different from Nigerian church, and is it like accidentally or coincidentally I met Dr. Sunday Adelaja online. So when I met him, I immediately was criticizing. By then, he was criticizing this church, Winners Chapel. I was glued to him, and when it comes to this, how did I start this inspiration of Hausa, Igbo, sorry, Calabar, Yoruba, and what is it called? The Pidgin English interpretation. I saw that that was the gap. Nobody had done it. A lot of people have review his books, but no one have done it in this thing. So that is groundbreaking, and I immediately plug into it, and that is what has gotten me to this position.
So that means you're telling us you met Sunday Lecture online, as in
Yes,
you
me too.
search him online. Okay. Yeah, thank you, viewers from home. We are moving to the third question. I want to ask you, before you start reviewing this book, what was your work? At least you had something that you were doing before you now started reviewing this book. And how are you able to cope, as in reviewing the book and your normal daily activities, as in your normal work that you do?
Reviewing this book, okay, I sell phones. I'm into real estate. I sell lands. I work with Adron's Homes and Property, and I sell phones, battery charger, memory card, earpiece, or phone and phone accessories. I sell touchlight, battery, socket. I sell MP3. So this thing, sometimes it's not always that there is customer. I sit in shop like that most of the time, and or some of the time, and then in my free space I use it to do this program. So the two are still working simultaneously. So the one is not actually disturbing one like that.
That means you can combine the two together
Yeah,
and everything will go on smoothly.
everything is going on smoothly. I'm still combining it. I will still be combining.
Okay. Yeah, looking to the next question. At least there's no way in life that you don't have one or two challenges that you face. In each work has its or own challenges. So this is moving us to the next question, that what are your major challenges in presenting this program?
My major challenges is that first, I think there's a lot of challenges in terms of waking up in the night and doing the book, but that one is cool. But the major challenges is data. As small as that word is, you can't believe it that I spend 3,000 naira on an average within 1 week. So I spend money like that. So sometimes I buy these books that I so money is always a major challenge because I am a young man. I have the strength, the energy, the wisdom to do all the other things easily. So they are not actually challenges. But my business is at the nursery state, it has not fully developed. So just like everybody have financial problems somehow. So me too, I have it, but God is helping us. But if you want to sponsor, you are welcome.
Okay. Viewers at home, you heard him. So that is kind of telling us that anyhow, if you want to assist, there's no harm, there's no, if you want to sponsor, you are all welcome. Now moving to the next question. As your program is going, what you are reviewing and things like that, at least you have one or two things that is not in the program now that you would like to add. So what and what do you love to add, at least to be like additional value to people and things like that to the program you are presenting?
Thank you, my host. I would like to add Hausa speaking language. That language is the majority of the people in Nigeria. So, and I am not covering them. So, I would like to, I am yearning. I don't even bother about Igbo because I'm doing Calabar. Some of the Igbo understand Calabar to some extent. So, I don't bother about Igbo like that. They are not the majority, but of course, they are large, but because there are three ethnic groups, but they are not the majority, as it were. But when it comes to Hausa, Hausa is the majority. So, in the nearest future, I am looking how I can bring Hausa. Hausa is my greatest target to bring to be reviewing Dr. Sunday Adelaja's book online like this. And then another thing that I would like to add is in this my program in my channel, I want to be training business people because apart from the fact that I started business without no money, agriculture, you remember that my book that I wrote, how to start and multiply agriculture without money. So I'm proud of myself that I have the largest plantain and pineapple farm in Iwo Oyo Road. I started this thing without money. So I would like to be teaching Nigerian people how to start business without money because when you ask them that why are you not started business, why are you unemployed, they will say without money. And come to think about it, look at this one that I've gone famous. I am making some money, some little money though from some good Samaritan. Look at this online show now that I went famous within 1 month, that 5 continents knows me. I actually started it without money, with nothing, just with thinking. So I would like to be adding to my channel how to help Nigerian youth or the world youth to start business without money and multiply it. You can see the example of what I'm talking about. Those are the things I would like to add in the nearest future.
Okay, sorry to divert a little. How did you intend to help them? As in like training Nigerian youths, as in with your channel, like that.
Yes, I will like have a blog. First, I will be presenting this program. I already have the book, so I have what to say. Presenting this program on how to start business without money, how to start and multiply business without money. So that will be the title of the program in this very channel. So I will be delving out a lot of information to youths around the globe. So by that they will ask question. I will go to Facebook live and give them opportunity to ask question. Zoom meeting will give them opportunity to ask question. So I will be like a kind of business coach to them. So
So youth,
and then
yeah, you've heard what? Mr. Oyekan is saying. So I'm telling you now that you should just relax. There is going to be a channel whereby you could gain more and know how you could start your business even without a kobo and things like that with the help of Mr. Oyekan. I would really appreciate you with that. And if I could hear him correctly the other time, he was talking about adding Hausa language to the reviewing of books to it. And I think one, to my own little understanding, I know that he's not an Hausa man, so I'm trying to like tell us now, if you know you are interested, if you know you could help us with the Hausa translation and things like that, I guess you'll be welcome, Shay.
Yeah, very well,
Please,
very well.
please do us well by just giving us your contact so that we'll be able to at least get in touch with you. We'll be very happy to hear from you. Now to the last question for today. What is your general conclusion? Can you tell us the general conclusion about everything?
My general conclusion about everything is that no matter your situation, no matter your poverty, no matter your distance, hard work will distinguish you. Hard work will distinguish you. That is number one. Just start, and most importantly, create a forum. Hang on to one giant. Like me, I hang on to Dr. Sunday Adelaja. Otherwise, in 20 years, I would not have been known all over the world, and people, so once in a while, people assisting me. Hang on to one giant. Don't just start on your own and say you know very well. Like, for instance, if you go and check Dr. Sunday Adelaja's friend, the mutual friend that we share, I shared over 1,000 of his friends now, mutual friends on Facebook. So I hang on to him, and I am flowing like mentorship. Like is it like, so that kind of, and hang on to a better person, and I will give you a clue. Come and hang on to Dr. Sunday Adelaja. You will know what to do. He will take you viral, you know. So, and then secondly, don't believe on these lies that God will not bless you without payment of tithe, offering, and all of those things. You are already the child of God. If you want to pay, let it be out of love. He said, if you do this thing willingly, not out of you will die, nobody will ever know you. No, you will never ever prosper. Look at the kind of tremendous success that I have now. And over 4 years, I have been giving to only the poor. I have not paid tithe to the church, because Jesus Christ said, you want to give to me, go and give to the poor. So although you can give to the church if you believe that the church is using the money like the way Act chapter 6 was using it, everybody were bringing all their belonging to the church, and the church was distributing them to the poor, you know, they were distributing to the poor so that there was no one person lacking. But when church is using this money to buy private jet, houses, and all of those kind of things, building university and secondary school that only senator children can go, the poor ones cannot go. Like the one Jesus Christ said, I was poor and you helped me. So I don't think, if you don't pay tithe, if you go and give it to the poor, I don't think God will be annoyed with you. And that is what I have done. I am a testimony of this, you know. So
Yeah, thank you very much. But I wanted to chip in something.
okay,
You're talking about hanging on to a giant.
yes,
How is it possible for us? It's not up to me, or to my own understanding, I
yes,
guess it's not possible for us, all of us, to have somebody as in like a giant like that for you to hold on to. There are some channels that even before you even get to those giants self. So how come? Because you are opportune to have him and hang on to him, does that mean everybody too we have opportunity to have a giant to hang on to? Because you're saying that we should not start on our own like that, that we should try and hang on to someone or something so that we'll be able to go viral.
yes. I would like to call one person that will do something and there is no giant in his field that he can hang on to. For like, for instance, even if you want to be a singer, or I don't know, even in legal things, there are some coach, there are some people who are giants in that field. Like, for instance, let me say I am not doing book review, but I want agriculture. There is this Muli in, is it Tanzania, be something like that, in Ghana, something like that. That is a big giant that you can go there and begin to hack his friend, add him as this thing. If you did not accept you, just begin to hide his friend, even if he did not accept you. By that, you've had people, you've created a community whereby if you post something, if you post your program, people will love it. Your question, I would like your question to please call one thing so that we will help our viewers very well for me to answer that there is giant in it, you know. So
So, for example, with the agriculture you're talking about now, you're talking about a man now. How is it possible now? Apart from can you get to him directly? You were talking about even if you could not get to him directly, how will he know that someone like that wants to take him as his mentor and things like that? It's
yes,
not all those
yeah,
small
yeah,
things.
yeah. With online, that question is well answered. He does not need to know that you want to take him as mentor. Just go to his Facebook page, add up all his friends, especially his friends that understand because he may be global. For instance, Dr. Saul Adelaide have not known me. He has not taken me as he is not my mentor, but he is just down on it. That's why he can be communicating with me. Most of these big men will not even communicate with you, but you just go to him, hang on to him, be following his page, be following his pages, write up everything, be liking it, be commenting, be trying to, and then add all his friends, because most often his friends are people of like minds. You understand? With that, you don't need him to know you or whatever. Dr. Sunday Adelaja have not known me, I have not seen him, but that is what is going
Okay, as you have heard from Mr. Oyekan, you are you are to try and look for a mentor, like like somebody. To me, I believe a mentor is the kind of person that will guide you through something.
on.
So
I think
you
like a
could
giant.
start you could start to my own point of view, because looking for a giant, sometimes you might not be able to get in it on time and the time is going. So is a means of you can just try and start on your own
Yes.
and try to look for someone. Okay, like you don't, after starting on your own, then you can start to look for someone who can help you and things like that. Then you could actually get to the top and get a giant or something like
You're
that.
very
But
correct.
don't stay till you get a giant or someone before you now say that is when you now start on your own. You
Yeah,
now start
very
your
correct. Very
own.
correct. You don't need to
So
get before you start. As you move,
yes.
things will be falling into place.
So thank you, Mr. Oyekan. We are very glad to have you on our program today. You, my viewers, don't forget we are on El Shaddai Wisdom for African Transformation channel, and we are always on our. That's also our YouTube channel. You can actually subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can actually go and search for us on Facebook and help us to share this video. And today, once again, I told you that we are interviewing the world most influential person, which is the person of Mr. Oyekan Olibase. You are welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
All right, till we meet next time again. Thank you.
You're welcome.